Sober Boundaries is designed as a discussion and information sharing platform when it comes to enjoying and having success in sobriety. Hello, welcome to Sober Boundaries. My name is Wade Davis. Please do me a favor and hit subscribe along with the bell. That way you'll be notified each time we post a new episode. Thank you very much. Welcome to Making the Sobriety Decision Part 2, the stages of grief. You know, unless an individual has a cold heart or not a single thread of self-worth, the thoughts of a better life beyond drugs and alcohol abuse has to have crossed their mind at least once, if not many times. The thing is, it doesn't matter why we use alcohol or drugs. What matters is the chaos that occurs when we reach the abuse level, which in a lot of cases doesn't take very long to get there. But at this point, life is out of control, and unfortunately, many decide to travel on the road of denial, thinking that they can eventually regain control. You know what? I've been there. I've been there several times. I really believed that having a stable life while abusing drugs and alcohol was actually possible. It is not. No matter what you think, it is not. I remember playing the emotional blame game, pointing the victim finger everywhere but at the right person, and that person was me. In part 1 of this episode, I revealed when I discovered why I should get clean and sober. During my last time in treatment, I was shown how to get and stay clean and sober. You know, most programs, whether they're secular or spiritual, address how to regain control by first showing us that we are out of control. The programs then teach life-changing concepts and positive behaviors that we need to apply to our lives. Then, when we decide to commit 100% of our mind, body, and soul to one of these programs, they work. The action word, of course, is commit. You have to be totally committed. This means letting go of the negative lifestyle of abuse and embracing the chosen program, whatever you decided to choose. Okay, now consider this. Many people have gotten and stayed clean and sober using whatever program they committed to. They all can work if you make and commit to the sobriety decision. Okay? Just for a moment, I would like you to look at the relationship that you have with your substance of choice, right? Now, as I have suggested in previous episodes, after the substance is completely out of our system and the physical withdrawal has ceased, sobriety is from the neck up. Sadly, some of us look at our substance of choice as a very close friend. This means we can still have the memories of abuse that we fantasize that they were a good time. However, if we don't address these fantasies, they may convince us that life during substance abuse really wasn't that bad. Now, when making the sobriety decision, we can put those memories to death by understanding and applying part of the grieving process. Okay? This can have the same effect as a funeral, burying these memories. Now, there are 5 basic stages of grief: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and the goal that we seek, acceptance. Okay? Now, when we have a loss, we don't always experience all 5 stages, and not always in any specific order. Okay? So let's look at each stage using the loss of our substance abuse lifestyle due to us making the sobriety decision, right? Okay. Number 1, denial. In this stage, we would like to imagine we really don't have a problem, and at some point, we can pick up and control the substance. This, of course, is a false reality and can have deadly consequences, right? Now, number 2, anger. This occurs when we realize that using a positive lifestyle is not possible, and we seek a solution for our frustration with anger. Unfortunately, this anger sometimes is aimed at those that are closest to us. Number 3, bargaining. Now, this stage is another form of denial. We start imagining what positive behaviors or situations we could create to allow the abuse without the negative consequences. This, of course, is a recipe for disaster. The next one is depression. Many of us believed that our abuse substance allowed us to deal with the problems of life. The thought of never using our false problem solver again makes us sad and depressed. Okay? But we must begin to apply the techniques and concepts suggested by our program to safely solve the issues of life. Okay, now, the last one, acceptance. The stages of grief ends with the acceptance of our sobriety decision. We admit to ourselves that sobriety is our new reality. We begin to learn and explore new behaviors from our program that can keep us from going back to the other stages. We adjust to our new lifestyle, acknowledging our emotions, but always focusing on what we need to help us move forward in life after making the sobriety decision. If you like the content on this channel, please hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell. That way you'll be notified of our next episode. And please post any questions or comments, as we would really like to hear from you. Thank you for joining us. My name is Wade Davis. Hope to see you next time. Take care.